The digital passport. Soren sat behind his heavy wooden desk, surrounded by vintage globes and stacks of faded paper brochures. He had spent 20 years building Soren safaris, but lately, the office felt smaller and the telephone stayed silent. He looked at a dusty suitcase in the corner, wondering if the age of the travel agent was coming to an end. Outside his window, the world was moving faster than ever. People walked by with their eyes fixed on glowing smartphones. Soren realized that while he was waiting for walk-ins, his customers were already halfway around the world in their minds, scrolling through endless photos and reviews. He needed a way to reach them where they lived, online. A knock at the door changed everything. Astra entered, carrying a tablet that seemed to pulse with vibrant energy. She was a specialist from Universe Ads. She didn't just see a quiet travel agency. She saw a world of untapped potential waiting to be mapped out in the digital landscape. To grow today, Soren, you must master the art of visual storytelling, Astra explained. She shared tip number 1, high-quality video is your best salesman. She showed him how a simple 15-second clip of a sunset over the savannah could do more work than a 1,000-page catalog. People don't buy tickets, they buy the feeling of being there. Soren was fascinated. Then came tip number 2, search engine marketing, SEM. Astra explained that Universe Ads could ensure that whenever someone searched for best mountain treks or luxury beach escapes, Soren's name would appear right at the top. It wasn't about shouting to the world. It was about being the answer to someone's specific question. What if they look but don't book? Soren asked. Astra smiled and shared tip number 3, retargeting. She explained that Universe Ads could place gentle, beautiful reminders on the social media feeds of people who had visited his site. A little nudge at the right time is often all it takes to turn a dreamer into a traveler, she said. With Astra's guidance and the power of Universe Ads, the agency began to transform. Soren's phone didn't just ring, it sang. Emails flooded in from all over the country. He wasn't just a man in a small office anymore. He was a gateway to the world, connected to thousands of travelers by invisible digital threads. Astra stayed by his side, monitoring the data. She explained that digital marketing isn't a set-it-and-forget-it task. It requires constant optimization, testing which photos perform better and which headlines grab the most attention. Under her watchful eye, every rupee spent on advertising worked harder than the last. Months later, Soren's safaris was busier than it had ever been. Soren shook Astra's hand, realizing that the digital world wasn't a threat to his business. It was the wind in his sails. With Universe Ads as his navigator, he was no longer afraid of the future. He was leading the way into it. Your business has a story the world needs to hear. Don't stay hidden in the shadows of the analog age. Let Universe Ads provide the expertise, the tools, and the digital roadmap to scale your tours and travel business to new heights. The journey of 1,000 bookings begins with a single click.